Your mind is the most dangerous place you'll ever enter. Inside, there are enemies you've never met, lies you've believed for years, and doors you've never dared to open. This book is not here to motivate you gently, tear to arm. You hunt with you and drag you into the hidden war you've been losing without knowing it. You won't just think differently, you'll move through the world like someone who knows the truth and isn't afraid to use it. Asterisk, Chapter 1. The Quiet Command. The world is still asleep. Outside, the streets are empty, but inside your mind, something stirs. In this silent hour, there's a choice. Let the day shape you, or seize it before it takes its first breath. One thought, just one, can change the trajectory of everything that follows. Choose it carefully. Whisper it like a secret no one else gets to hear. The brain will fight you, luring you back into comfort, into the fog of routine. But if you guard that thought like a diamond, it will slice through every distraction. By nightfall, you'll see it, the quiet power of a day lived by design, not by default. Chapter 2. The thought audit. Your mind is a grand hall, but it's crowded. Some voices whisper strategies, others hiss doubts. Who invited them, and why are they still here? For 3 days, watch which ones speak the loudest. When you find the liars, you can't, you'll fail. Drag them into the light. Demand proof. They will have none. Replace them with new allies, thoughts that move you forward. Soon, the hall will echo differently, not with chaos, but with command. The wrong guests will leave, and the ones worth listening to will finally have room to speak. Chapter 3. The Power of One Question. There's a moment when the clock ticks. The air feels heavier, and your mind freezes. That's when you ask it, what's the smallest thing I can do right now? It's not magic, it's a key. One step leads to another, and before you know it, the paralysis cracks. For long battles, another question waits. What would my future self beg me to do today? The answer is never easy, but it's always clear. Questions like these cut paths through the thickest uncertainty, turning hesitation into motion before the door to opportunity slams shut. Chapter 4. Rewriting the inner script. Your life runs on a script you didn't write. Some lines were handed to you by parents, some by teachers, some by strangers who barely knew you. You're not ready. That's not for people like us, but the truth. You're the editor now. Hunt down those lines, trace their origins. Who wrote them? Who benefited from you believing them? Tear them out and write new ones in ink. Repeat the new lines until they sound like they've been there all along. One day you'll speak, and even you will be startled by the authority in your own voice. Chapter 5. Emotional weather forecast storms don't surprise the prepared. The mind has its own forecast if you listen. Tomorrow, a deadline will arrive like thunder. A sharp word will cut like sudden wind. If you predict it tonight, you can arm yourself before it strikes. I notice stress. You'll tell yourself, not I am stressed. That tiny shift puts you above the weather, watching it roll in. Some storms pass, some soak you to the bone. But when you've packed your emotional umbrella, none can drown you. Chapter 6. The discipline of curiosity. Curiosity is the spy that slips behind enemy lines. It asks questions where fear says, don't. When you fail, curiosity crouches beside you and whispers, what does this teach us? It doesn't mock you for losing. It hunts for the next advantage. Try small missions, a new skill for 7 days, a habit you've never tested. Some will fail, some will spark, but each piece of intel you gather becomes a weapon in the next round. Discipline moves in straight lines. Curiosity moves in circles. Together, they're unstoppable. Chapter 7. The architecture of habits. Imagine your success as a fortress. Every habit is a brick. Build them carelessly, and the walls crumble. Build them with precision, and nothing can break in or out. Choose one keystone habit, the one that changes everything else. Anchor it to something you already do. Reduce friction so it's easy to start, and reward yourself so it's hard to quit. Over time, the fortress grows, silently, invisibly. One day, you'll wake inside it, safe, strong, and impossible to shake. Chapter 8. The mirror strategy. The mirror doesn't lie. It reflects the truth you'd rather ignore. Stand there. Look yourself in the eye. Speak your plan out loud. Not what you hope will happen, but what you will make happen. Hear your own voice. Say it. At first, you'll sound like an actor reading someone else's lines. Then, one day, the voice will match the face. The words will feel heavier, sharper, truer. When that happens, you won't just believe yourself, others will. Chapter 9. The momentum loop. Momentum is a predator. Once it bites, it doesn't let go. But you have to feed it. Start with one small, undeniable win. Review it, sharpen it, repeat it. Each loop spins faster, pulling you forward. Protect your rhythm like it's your last advantage. If you stumble, don't stop. Loop back to the smallest win and rebuild. The danger isn't in losing momentum. It's in forgetting how to start it again. Chapter 10. Guardrails and expansion. Every great journey walks a knife's edge. One side is safety, the other is ruin. Guardrails keep you from falling. Expansion pushes you forward. Choose 3 non-negotiables, values you'll never betray. Then set one terrifying goal, big enough to make your heart pound. Move toward it in monthly strikes. Guardrails keep you from drifting. Expansion keeps you from standing still. In that balance, you don't just survive success, you own it. Asterisk, Chapter 11. The enemy within. Not every enemy carries a weapon. Some live in your head, disguised as realism or caution. They speak in your voice, convincing you to wait, to play safe, to slow down. The trick. Spot the difference between protection and paralysis. When the inner voice says, "Not yet," ask it, then when. If it can't answer, you've found the imposter. Call it out. Replace its hesitation with one decisive action. Your mind is a fortress, but only if you control who guards the gate. Chapter 12. The shadow of comfort. Comfort is warm. Deadly. Stay too long, and it swallows ambition whole. It's not obvious. It whispers, "You've done enough." If you can't remember, you've been in the shadow too long. Step toward discomfort like stepping into cold water, fast, without hesitation. The shock is temporary. The growth is permanent. Chapter 13. The 1-hour rule. In every 24 hours, one will define the rest. It might be the hour you wake before dawn, the hour you grind while others relax, or the hour you choose to face something you've avoided. Guard it fiercely. In that hour, be ruthless with your focus. No distractions, no excuses. That 1 hour will rewrite the other 20-3. Chapter 14. The trigger effect. One moment, a song, a sentence, a look can light a fire in you. Learn your triggers, keep them close. It could be a certain book, paragraph, a speech, or a memory of when you swore you'd never quit again. When your energy dies, use a trigger to jolt it back to life instantly. Triggers are your emergency fuel. Carry them like matches in a storm. Chapter 15. The glass ceiling illusion. You think you've reached your limit, but you're standing under glass, not stone. That ceiling is just the last challenge you've never dared to break. It looks solid because no one around you has shattered it. Be the one. Lean on preparation, not confidence. Strike again and again until the glass cracks. Once it does, you'll realize it was never as thick as you feared. Chapter 16. The rule of 90 seconds. Emotions rise like a wave. They peak, then pass. Science says it takes about 90 seconds. When rage, fear, or doubt hits, don't act for that window. Just breathe, watch, wait. By the 91st second, you'll see clearer. Those 90 seconds can save deals, relationships, and dreams from decisions you'd regret forever. Chapter 17. The decoy goal. Sometimes your mind resists the real goal because it's too heavy. Trick it. Set a decoy goal that's easier, but still moves you forward. Tell yourself you're just going for a walk and end up running miles. Tell yourself you'll write for 5 minutes and end up writing for hours. The decoy bypasses resistance and lets momentum do the rest. Chapter 18. The clock stare. Most people fear running out of time. Winners fear wasting it. Spend 5 minutes each morning staring at a clock in silence. Feel each second leave. This isn't to scare you. It's to remind you that every tick is a chance to act. Once you feel time physically, you stop treating it like an endless supply. Chapter 19. The isolation chamber noise makes you forget who you are. Once a week, enter your isolation chamber, a place with no screens, no voices, no input. In that silence, you'll see patterns and solutions that never appear in the noise. Isolation isn't escape, it's recalibration. Chapter 20. The lion in the mirror. Stand in front of the mirror, not to fix your appearance, but to remember your power. Stare until you see the fighter, not the flaws. Already won. The world may see you as ordinary, but when you see the lion in the mirror, you'll walk into the day like a predator among prey.